low light hanging on your face, like you know you don't belong to grace. You move slow, calculated pace, every glance leaves a trace. I don't rush, I don't explain, some things only live in the vein. You sit down like you own the air, but I see why you're really there. No need to speak it out loud, we don't play for the crowd. Every move, every breath dances close to something left. I got that low light authority. You don't question, you just feel me. No permission, no appeal, only what is raw and real. Step inside, lose control, let the silence take its toll. In this space we don't pretend, we just go until the end. Snare hits clean like a closing door. You don't hesitate anymore. Every second pulls you in, like you're choosing where you've been. I don't lead, I don't follow, just exist in the dark you borrow. You don't need to say my name, you already play the game. Let it ride, let it fall, you don't need to fight it all. Every line starts to blur, you become what you prefer. I got that low light authority. You don't question, you just feel me. No permission, no appeal, only what is raw and real. Step inside, lose control, let the silence take its toll. In this space we don't pretend, we just go until the end. No spotlight, no disguise, only truth behind your eyes. If you stay, understand, you won't leave the way you planned. Low light fades, but not the tone. Some things follow when you're alone.
Whoa.
There's a weight in how you say my name, like it carries more than it explains. You sit down, let the moment breathe. Nothing added, nothing you need. Glass reflects a softer truth, something older than you. I don't ask what brought you in. Some things don't need to begin. Hold it there, let it stay. No need to push it anyway. Every pause becomes a sign, drawn without a sharper line. There's a way to a quiet word tonight. Not too wrong, not too right. It just lands where it belongs, somewhere deep inside these songs. I don't reach to make it clear, I just keep it steady here. If you feel it, let it move in this slow and careful groove. Snare comes in firm and clean, like it splits what's felt and seen. Bass runs heavy through the floor, like it's known this place before. You lean in, then hesitate, like you're measuring the weight. I don't close the space you leave, I just let it interweave. Take your time, let it fall. There's a calm inside the storm. Every second shapes the tone into something fully grown. There's a way to a quiet word tonight. Not too wrong, not too right. It just lands where it belongs, somewhere deep inside these songs. I don't reach to make it clear, I just keep it steady here. If you feel it, let it move in this slow and careful groove. Words don't need to be loud to be permanent. Some stay long after they're gone. No demand, no defense, only quiet consequence. No retreat, no disguise, only truth behind your eyes. There's a way to a quiet word tonight. Not too wrong, not too right. It just lands where it belongs, somewhere deep inside these songs. I don't reach to make it clear, I just keep it steady here. If you feel it, let it move in this slow and careful groove. There's a story in the way you sit, like you've already lived through it. No need to turn another page. You let silence take the stage. I don't ask, I let it breathe. Truth is better underneath. Every pause, every look feels like something you mistook. Hold it there, don't define. Some things live between the lines. No clear edge, no sharp end, just a space we don't defend. We exist between the lines tonight. Not in wrong, not in right. No direction, no design, just a ship we don't deny. If you stay, keep it slow, let the undercurrent show. In this room, undefined, we don't need to draw the line. Snare hits like a steady truth. Nothing added, nothing removed. You lean back, then return, like there's something left to learn. Guitar answers what you hide. Long notes stretching open wide. I don't reach, I don't close. Still the distance decomposes. Let it fall, let it stay. There's no simple, certain way. Every breath rearranges all the quiet changes. We exist between the lines tonight. Not in wrong, not in right. No direction, no design, just a shift we don't deny. If you stay, keep it slow, let the undercurrent show. In this room, undefined, we don't need to draw the line. Clarity is overrated. Some things only live in tension, and that's where they belong. No clear end, no clear start, just the weight of where we are. No retreat, no advance, only this quiet chance. We exist between the lines tonight. Not in wrong, not in right. No direction, no design, just a shift we don't deny. If you stay, keep it slow, let the undercurrent show. In this room, undefined, we don't need to draw the line. Lights are low, but they never fade, like they're holding something that should have stayed. You take your seat without a sound, still the whole room shifts around. Glass on wood, a quiet ring, like it's waiting for everything. I don't speak, I let it be. Some truths don't come for free. Don't rush it now, let it breathe. There's more beneath what you see. Every pause between the lines draws a shape it won't define. It's still smoldering in the dark tonight. Not quite wrong, not quite right. Just a fire that doesn't show, but you feel it down below. I don't reach, I don't command, I just let it understand. If you stay, you'll clearly see it was never just you and me. Snare hits firm on 2 and 4, like it's knocking on something more. Ghost notes drift just out of reach, like a thought it won't release. Bass runs thick, glued to the floor, like it's always wanted more. You lean in, then you pull, like you're testing unseen low. No direction, no disguise, just reflection in your eyes. Every second pulls it tight into something just inside. It's still smoldering in the dark tonight. Not quite wrong, not quite right. Just a fire that doesn't show, but you feel it down below. I don't reach, I don't command, I just let it understand. If you stay, you'll clearly see it was never just you and me. Some fires don't burn things down, they just change what everything becomes. And you don't notice it till it's already inside you. No flame to see, no certainty, just a weight, just a tone, just something unknown. Your hand stays where it landed slow, like it already starts to know. No pulling back, no stepping through, just a space between us two. Every note hangs thick and low, like it doesn't wanna go. We don't force what's half alive, we just let it survive. It's still smoldering in the dark tonight. Not quite wrong, not quite right. Just a fire that doesn't show, but you feel it down below. I don't reach, I don't command, I just let it understand. If you stay, you'll clearly see it was never just you and me. There's a pressure in the air tonight, not too heavy, not too light. You don't speak, but it's clear. Something's drawing you in here. I don't move to interfere, I just let it reappear. Every breath you hold too long finds its place inside the song. Keep it steady, keep it low. Let the undercurrent flow. Every moment starts to bend toward a place we don't defend. There's a quiet kind of pressure now. You don't fight it, don't ask how. It builds slow beneath the skin. Not a law, not a win. I don't force what wants to stay. I just let it find its way. If you feel it, then you know something's only moving slow. Snare falls right where it belongs, holding shape without being strong. Guitar answers soft and wide, like it knows where you can't hide. You lean closer, not too far, right between where we both are. I don't reach to close the space. There's a reason for the pace. Let it rise without a sound. Something real is forming now. Every second deepens tone, like a truth that's fully grown. It's a quiet kind of pressure now. You don't fight it, don't ask how. It builds slow beneath the skin. Not a loss, not a win. I don't force what wants to stay. I just let it find its way. If you feel it, then you know something's only moving slow. Pressure doesn't break you, it defines you. And if you let it, it becomes you. No demand, only what we understand. No illusion, no disguise, only truth behind your eyes. It's a quiet kind of pressure now. You don't fight it, don't ask how. It builds slow beneath the skin. Not a loss, not a win. I don't force what wants to stay. I just let it find its way. If you feel it, then you know something's only moving slow. Low light resting on the edge of your glass. Time moves different when the night won't pass. You sit down like you've nothing to prove. Still every motion makes the whole room move. I don't ask who you're running from. Some things speak best when they're left undone. Your eyes say more than words aloud, and I hear every silence now. Take your time, no need to rush. There's a language in the hush. Every breath, every pause leans into unwritten laws. Stay a while in this quiet company where nothing is said but everything's seen. No need to reach, no need to claim. We let it settle, we let it remain. I won't promise more than I can hold, just a steady hand, calm and controlled. If you're here, then you understand. Some things don't need a plan. Guitar answers what you almost say. Long notes bending, drifting your way. You trace circles on polished wood, like you're deciding if you should. I don't move, I let it come like a low note on a midnight drum. You lean closer, just enough, not too fast, not too rough. Feel the weight of a softer tone, where you're not entirely alone. Every doubt begins to fade in the space that we just made. Stay a while in this quiet company where nothing is said but everything's seen. No need to reach, no need to claim. We let it settle, we let it remain. I won't promise more than I can hold, just a steady hand, calm and controlled. If you're here, then you understand. Some things don't need a plan. There's no rush, no performance. No need to turn this into something louder than it is. Just let it be what it becomes. That's enough. History, just presence, just symmetry. No future, no past away. Only what we allow to stay. Your hand rests closer than before, not by chance, but not unsure. You don't ask and I don't explain. We let silence carry the weight. Every note hangs in the air, like it knows we're almost there. No sudden moves, no need to prove, just a slow, deliberate groove. Stay a while in this quiet company where nothing is said but everything's seen. No need to reach, no need to claim. We let it settle, we let it remain. I won't promise more than I can hold, just a steady hand, calm and controlled. If you're here, then you understand. Some things don't need a plan. Keep a measured distance still, like control is part of the thrill. Not too close, not too far, exactly where the tensions are. I respect the space you draw. There's precision in that flaw. You don't rush, you don't chase. You let time define the pace. Every inch, every frame adds a layer to the game. No extremes, no display, just a slow and steady sway. We keep a measured distance here, close enough to make it clear. No collapse, no retreat, just a balance we repeat. I don't need to cross the line, you're already close to mine. In this calm, subtle stance, we define it by distance. Kicking bass locked tight below, like a truth we both now know. You lean in, then release. Let the tension never cease. Guitar cries but never breaks. Every note bends, never shakes. I don't move to intervene, I just stay within the scene. Let it stretch, let it hold. Some things deepen when controlled. Every second that we wait only elevates the stage. We keep a measured distance here, close enough to make it clear. No collapse, no retreat, just a balance we repeat. I don't need to cross the line, you're already close to mine. In this calm, subtle stance, we define by distance. Too close, it disappears. Too far, it isn't real. Right here is where it lives. No excess, no demand, only what we understand. No illusion, no defense, no need presence and suspense. We keep a measured distance here, close enough to make it clear. No collapse, no retreat, just a balance we repeat. I don't need to cross the line, you're already close to mine. In this calm, subtle stance, we define it by distance. By distance. velvet curtains breathing in the blue. A glass between the things we never do. You trace the edge like it might speak. Every silence says more than we keep. I sit still, let the moment bend, like a note that refuses to end. You lean close, no need to pretend. We both know how this night will descend. Take your time, let it unfold. Every secret prefers it slow. No names here, no alibi, just the truth we don't deny. Say hello like a velvet confession. Every word leaves a deeper impression. If you stay, let it stain your skin. There's no clean way out of this sin. I don't chase what I can't defend. I just stay where the lines all blend. In this room where we disappear, only shadow remains sincere. Guitar weeps like it knows your past. Every band makes the moment last. You close your eyes, let it sink in, like the taste of a quiet sin. I don't ask what you left behind. Some doors close for a reason you find. You don't need to explain to me what you lose is what set you free. Feel the bass running through your chest. Every doubt put to rest. No right turn, no clean break. Only choices we choose to make. Say hello like a velvet confession. Every word leaves a deeper impression. If you stay, let it stain your skin. There's no clean way out of this sin. I don't chase what I can't defend. I just stay where the lines all blend. In this room where we disappear, only shadows remain sincere. Truth don't shine, settles deep in the things we choose to keep. If you're here, then understand, nothing leaves the way it began. a subtle stain.
You don't cross, but you don't stay. Somewhere in a quiet grave, every step you almost take feels like something you might break. I don't guide, I don't resist. There's a balance in all this. You look up, then look away, like you're choosing not to say. Let it live undefined. Some things shouldn't be confined. Every second blurs the frame till it doesn't need a name. We're drawn without a line tonight, not in shadow, not in light, just a space we let remain, somewhere just outside of pain. I don't reach to make it real, I just trust the way you feel. If you stay, you'll understand. Nothing here was ever planned. The kick runs deep, controlled and round, like a truth beneath the ground. Snare keeps time firm and dry, like a pulse you can't deny. You move closer, not too far, right between where meanings are. I don't close what you allow, I just stay inside it now. Take it slow, let it bend, there's no need to comprehend. Every pause becomes a place where we don't need to chase. We're drawn without a line tonight, not in shadow, not in light, just a space we let remain, somewhere just outside of pain. I don't reach to make it real, I just trust the way you feel. If you stay, you'll understand. Nothing here was ever planned. Lines are for clarity, but clarity isn't always the truth. No edges, no divide, only what we let inside. No before, no after, only quiet, only matter. We're drawn without a line tonight, not in shadow, not in light, just a space we let remain, somewhere just outside of pain. I don't reach to make it real, I just trust the way you feel. If you stay, you'll understand. Nothing here was ever planned. reflections in the glass. I cross the room to candle gray, like a man who lets the silence stay. Leather boots and moonlit wood make every scar feel understood. She lifts her eyes to perfume smoke, and every old promise wakes unbroke. I keep my voice calm, deep and near. The guitar bends close against the ear. Blue velvet over crystal ash tonight. Dark blues breathing in the low warm light. Every scar in this midnight frame still glows slow when she says my name. Bass and kicks stay thick and round, like thunder living underground. Road drops low in a moody hue, paint in the room in silver blue. The snare stays firm, the hi-hat sighs. Her memory lies behind her eyes. I touch my glass, let silence move, and the guitar answers through the groove. No shattered scene, no desperate flame, only composed power without a name. Blue velvet over crystal ash tonight. Dark blues breathing in the low warm light. Every scar in this midnight frame still glows slow when she says my name. Crystal ash remains soft as whiskey, deep as rain. Every scar in this midnight frame still belongs to her and her name. Bass fades warm through the velvet room. Rose dissolves in a mellow gloom. One last guitar note cuts the haze, then fades away. Blue ashes on crystal glass. Late night shadows slowly pass. I cross the floor through amber smoke, like a man who leaves old vows broke. Polished oak in the candlelight. Every scar tastes like old wine. She lifts her eyes from the leather boot, like midnight still belongs to truth. I keep my tone deep, low and right. The guitar bends warm into the night. Blue ashes on crystal glass tonight. Dark blues breathing in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. bass stays heavy beneath my stride, like an old ache I keep inside. Road drops low with a shadowed hue, coloring edges of what we knew. The snare stays solid, the hi-hat sighs. Her memory lives behind her eyes. I raise my glass, let silence move, and the guitar answers through the groove. No reckless fire, no broken pride, only composed heat held inside. Blue ashes on crystal glass tonight, dark blues breathing in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight soup still beats deep at the baseline root. Ashes on crystal glass remain soft as whiskey, deep as rain. Every scar in this midnight soup still belongs to the baseline root. Bass fades warm through the velvet room, Rhodes hangs low in analog bloom. One last guitar line cuts the dark, then leaves its mark. Black tie heartbreak in a crimson room, roses dying in expensive perfume. I walk in slow with my collar clean, but the pain underneath is always seen. Crystal glasses catch a candle fire, reflecting old regret and old desire. She turns her face with a knowing smile, like she's loved my darkness all the while. I never raise my voice above the flame. The guitar bends low and says her name. Black tie heartbreak blues tonight, slow love drowning in the candlelight. Every bruise beneath this gentleman's pride still bleeds softly when the snare hits time. Kick drum lands like a measured breath, snare cracks clean like elegant death. Bass line thick as velvet curtains fall, holding every secret in the hall. She moves closer through the amber air, leaving traces of a silent prayer. Rhodes hums low like a second skin, where the oldest wars still live within. No shattered scenes, no desperate cries, only deep control behind the eyes. Black tie heartbreak blues tonight, slow love drowning in the candlelight. Every bruise beneath this gentleman's pride still bleeds softly when the snare hits time. In this club where broken legends stay, Every bruise beneath this gentleman's pride still glows warmer than the hour-long night. Slow footsteps fade across the floor. Bass keeps breathing a little more. Then the room forgets my name. Sapphire smoke in the closing hour. The room still hums with quiet power. Across the floor through amber haze, like a man still marked by darker days. Crystal light on a polished oak. Every held breath feels almost spoke. She lifts her eyes from the leather line, like midnight poured into old red wine. I keep my words low, calm and right. The snare snaps clean into the night. Backbeat under sapphire smoke tonight. Dark blues moving in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. Oh, sapphire smoke tonight. Bass stays thick beneath the room, like distant thunder in velvet gloom. Kick stays punchy, firm and round. Snare cuts clear with a velvet sound. Roads hangs low through the verses blue. fades warm through the velvet room. Rose dissolves in an aloe bloom. One last guitar line cuts the dark, then leaves its mark. Blue plate echoes at last call time. The room still glows in velvet wine. I step in calm through sapphire haze, like a man still marked by darker days. Crystal fire on polished oak, every held breath feels almost spoke. She lifts her eyes from the leather line, like midnight poured into old red wine. I keep my words low, calm and right. The snare snaps clean into the night. Echoes at last call tonight. Dark blues breathing in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. Bass stays heavy beneath the room, like distant thunder and velvet gloom. Kick stays round with a patient drive. Snare ghost notes keep the ache alive. Road hangs low through the verses blue, then grows fuller when the chorus moves. Her memories behind her eyes, and the guitar answers every side. Wasted fire, no broken pride, only composed heat held inside. Blue plate echoes at last call tonight. Dark blues breathing in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. The short play tail falls soft and thin, like the old ache settling in. My voice lifts just enough to rise over smoke and watchful eyes. Every bend the guitar lets through turns the whole room darker blue, while the bass line keeps the room alive long past closing time. fading room. Roads dissolves in an analog bloom. One last guitar cry, crisp and true. Then only blue.
Blue smoke under crystal light. The room turns gold against the night. I cross the floor with a measured stare, like calm authority owns the air. Dimly wood and leather line, old perfume and older wines. She waits alone by the private glass, like a memory I couldn't outlast. I keep my voice calm, firm and low. The guitar bends where the deep cuts go. Blue smoke under crystal light. Dark blues moving in the low warm night. Every scar in this midnight suit still blooms deep at the baseline root. Bass and kick stay close as one, like a slow war never done. Rhodes hangs low in a minor side, where the oldest promises still lie. The snare stays firm, the hi-hat breathes, while the guitar sings what silence leaves. Her fingers trace the crystal line, like old regrets still marking time. No sudden spark, just pressure and grace, a composed fire in the sacred space. Blue smoke under crystal light. Dark blues moving in the low warm night. Every scar in this midnight suit still blooms deep at the baseline root. In this upscale room where the lost men stay, every glance lets the shadows play. The tape runs warm, the candle leans, holding everything that might have been. Blue smoke under crystal light, still glowing through the fading night. Every scar in this midnight suit still belongs to the baseline root. Bass walks slow while the candles drown. Roads fades as the lights go down. One last guitar cry, centered and true. Then only blue.
Champagne shadows on the velvet wall. Blue fire flickers through the private hall. Stepping slow, black cufflinks catching light, like a gentleman born from the night. Her red dress glows in the amber haze, like a memory from forgotten days. She lifts her glass, lets the silence bloom, and the bass rolls deep through the room. I keep my voice low, calm as sin. The guitar replies from somewhere within. Champagne shadows and blue fire glow, where the slowest heartbreaks learn to flow. Every scar beneath this midnight soon still blooms dark at the baseline roof. Oh, blue fire glow. Kick lands punchy like a measured pulse. Snare stays solid with elegant force. Rhodes hangs low like a velvet side, under truths we never justified. A perfume moves through the analog air, like a ghost that still belongs somewhere. I raise my glass to the love we burn, and let the guitar sing what never returned. No sudden flames, just embers bright. The deepest pain burns slow at night. Champagne shadows and blue fire glow, where the slowest heartbreaks learn to flow. Every scar beneath this midnight suit still blooms dark at the baseline root. In this private club where the lost hearts stay, we toast to the ghosts that never fade away. Every king here wears his sorrow clean in black silk silence and a silver sheen. Every scar beneath this midnight suit still belongs to the dark blue room. Bass walks low through the closing room. Rhodes dissolves in the velvet gloom. One last guitar cried through blue fire, then silence. After midnight, the room turns gold. Every story here has already been told. I step in slow with a measured flame. Every eye in the dark recalls my name. Crystal smoke in the lamplight air, leather boots and a whispered prayer. She waits alone by the velvet blue, like a promise night once knew. I lower my voice till the whole room leans. The guitar replies in the space between. After midnight, still a gentleman, holding my fire where the slow songs begin. Every scar beneath this midnight grace still beats low in the baseline space. Bass and kick move tight like fate, slow and certain, never late. Roads are stains with a haunted glow, coloring truths I never show. Her perfume lingers in analog light, like old desire refusing the night. I touch my glass, let the silence choose, then the guitar answers with private blues. No sudden storm, just pressure and poise. The deepest ache lives under the noise. After midnight, still a gentleman, holding my fire where the slow songs begin. Every scar beneath this midnight grace still beats low in the baseline space. This private club keeps memories warm, where every calm man hides a storm. The snare stays solid, the hi-hat breathes, while the guitar bands what sorrow leaves. Oh, after midnight, still a gentleman, last one standing when the candles dim. Every scar beneath this midnight grace still belongs to this velvet place. Bass walks slow through the closing air, road still glowing somewhere there. One last guitar cry in warm decay. Then the room fades gray. Velvet shadows dancing on the whiskey wall, crystal laughter fading down the marble hall. I arrive like thunder dressed in midnight blue. Every lonely heartbeat knows just what to do.
Her red lips shimmer in the candle rain. Soft as trouble, sweet as slow burning pain. She says my name like a song, half alive, and the room leans closer just to feel the vibe. I wear my silence like a tailored coat, one slow guitar bending every word I wrote. Velvet after midnight, hold me in your flame, where the dark remembers every lover's name. Every kiss a secret, every touch a bruise. Dance a little slower to these private blues. Bassline rolling like a train beneath the floor. Deep and steady, always asking me for more. Guitar answers softly to the words I hide, like a faithful ghost always by my side. She moves in circles through the low-lit haze, like a memory caught in yesterday's gaze. I taste the sorrow in a soft perfume, and let it bloom like roses in the room. No one needs to speak when the groove runs deep. Pain sounds prettier when the city sleeps. Velvet after midnight, hold me in your flame, where the dark remembers every lover's name. Every kiss a secret, every touch a bruise. Dance a little slower to these private blues. Confessions in a minor key. Every broken king finds company in me. We raise our glasses to the loves we knew, and let the guitar cry what the heart went through. Velvet after midnight, burn me in your glow, where the deepest feelings move the slowest flow. Every kiss a secret, every touch a bruise. Stay until the sunrise with these nowhere blues. One last bass note walking through the dark. One last guitar leaving its silver mark. Then the smoke drifts slow to into the moon. Smoke hangs heavy in the midnight room.
velvet shadows wrapped in old perfume. I stepping slow through the amber blue, like a man who knows what silence can do. Crystal light on the polished wood makes every scar look almost good. She lifts her eyes from the corner booth, like she been waiting on the truth. I keep my tone calm, low and sure. The guitar bends what I endure. Smoke and authority in blue tonight. Dark hearts moving in the low warm light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. Oh, in blue tonight. Bass and kick move close as one, like a slow war that's never done. Road drops low in a minor haze, coloring shadows in silver gray. The perfume drifts through an analog air, like a memory still living there. The snare falls firm, the hi-hat breathes, and the guitar cries what the silence leaves. No sudden fire, no wasted flame, only quiet power without a name. Smoke and authority in blue tonight. Dark hearts moving in the low warm light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. That return too soon. My voice stays firm as the room leans near, like calm control, dressed sharp and clear. And every note the guitar lets fall paints another shadow on the wall. Smoke and authority still remain, warm as whiskey, soft as rain. Every scar in this midnight suit still belong to the baseline root. Yeah, the baseline root. Bass walks slow through the dimly closed. Road fades low where the old ache grows. One last guitar cry, forward and true, then nothing but blue. Whiskey silence in the velvet boots, amber light falling on the truth. I settle slow in the tailored black, like a man who never looks back. Her shadow lingers by the crystal glow, the kind of face only midnight knows. She says my name without a sound, and the bass moves low beneath the ground. I keep my voice calm, deep and slow. The guitar replies where feelings go. Ooh. Whiskey silence in the velvet booth, a gentleman carrying elegant truth. Every scar in this midnight frame still breathes low when she says my name. Bass and kick stay close and round, like a heartbeat under polished ground. Roads of stains and suspended blue, painting shadows we once knew. A perfume drifts through analog gold, like a memory too warm to hold. The snare lands firm, the hi-hat sighs, and the guitar bends beneath her eyes. No wasted fire, no reckless move, only calm authority in the groove. Whiskey silence in the velvet booth, a gentleman carry elegant truth. Every scar in this midnight frame still breathes low when she says my name. Private club under closing light, every glance cut soft tonight. The tape runs warm, the candles lean, holding all that might have been. Whiskey silence still remains, soft as velvet, deep as rain. Every scar in this midnight frame still belongs to her and her name. Bass walks low through the empty room, roads of stains and amber gloom. One last guitar cry, warm and smooth, then only true. plate, fire and blue smoke glow. The room still breathes soft and low. I step and calm through sapphire haze, like a man still marked by darker days. Crystal light on polished oak. Every held breath feels almost spoke. She lifts her eyes from the leather line, like midnight poured into old red wine. I keep my words low, calm and right. The snare snaps clean into the night. Dark plate, fire and blue smoke tonight. Dark blues breathing in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. Bass stays heavy beneath the room, like distant thunder in velvet gloom. Kick stays round with a patient drive. Snare ghost notes keep the ache alive. Rhodes hangs low through the verses blue, then grows fuller when the chorus moves. Her memory leaves behind her eyes, and the guitar answers every sigh. No wasted fire, no broken pride, only composed heat held inside. Dark plate, fire and blue smoke tonight. Dark blues breathing in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight suit still beats deep at the baseline root. Tail falls soft and thin, like the old ache settling in. My voice lifts just enough to rise over smoke and watchful eyes. Every bend the guitar lists through turns a whole room darker blue, while the bass line keeps the room alive long past closing time. Fire and blue smoke remains, soft as whiskey, deep as rain. Every scar in this midnight suit still belongs to the baseline room. Bass walks slow through the fading room. Rose dissolves in an analog bloom. One last guitar cry, crisp and true. Blue room glowing under candle rain, velvet thunder running through my veins. I step through smoke in a midnight tide, with a calm dark fire behind my eyes. She waits in silence near the piano black, like a memory I can't take back. Her voice is soft but the tension grows, like a bass line only the night knows. I let the stillness fill the air, The guitar bends pain everywhere. Velvet thunder in the blue room slow, where the deepest feelings learn to flow. Every scar in this gentleman's tomb still shines dark in the silver moon. Kick drum lands like a heartbeat low, snare stays firm in the undertow. Roads hangs warm like old regret, the kind of ache you never forget. My fingers trace the crystal realm, like old promises wearing thin. I lower my voice till it meets the floor, and the guitar answers wanting more. No bright daylight can touch this hue, some truths only live in blue. Velvet thunder in the blue room slow, where the deepest feelings learn to flow. Every scar in this gentleman's tomb still shines dark in the silver moon. Velvet thunder still remains, soft as whiskey, deep as rain. Every scar in this gentleman's tomb still belongs to the blue room moon. Bass keeps walking through the haze, rose dissolves in purple gray. One last guitar cry hangs true, then fades to blue. Velvet cups and midnight rain, silver light on the window pane. I step inside where the candles sway, like old regrets that never fade away. Her silhouette by the private bar glows like a memory, warm but sharp. A glass of red in a patient hand, like she already understands. I keep my voice where the room stays still, the guitar replies with a slower will. Velvet cuffs and midnight rain, a gentleman holding elegant pain. Every scar in this midnight frame still like a pulse beneath the polished ground. Roads to stains with suspended blue, giving shape to what we never knew. Her perfume drifts through the analog haze, like old film caught in a golden blaze. I touch the rim of my crystal glass, let the quiet memories pass. No raised voice, no wasted flame, only calm control inside the pain. Velvet cuffs and midnight rain, a gentleman holding elegant pain. Every scar in this midnight frame still moves low when she says my name. In this private room where the lost hearts stay, we let the slow groove wash the years away. The snare falls firm, the hi-hat breathes, and the guitar bends what the silence leaves. Velvet cuffs and midnight rain, still falling soft through the window pane. Every scar in this midnight frame still belongs to the night and her name. Bass walks slow through the velvet clothes, road sustains where the old ache grows. One last guitar cry, warm and plain, and nothing but rain. Midnight velvet on the floor, blue reflection by the private door. I step in slow through amber gray, like a man who lets the silence stay. The room still hums with velvet heat, every scar falls with the beat. She waits alone by the crystal line, like midnight resting in her eyes tonight. I keep my tone calm, deep and low. The snare lands sharp where the secrets go. Snare lines through midnight velvet tonight. Dark blues moving in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight frame still cuts slow when she says my name. Bass stays thick beneath my stride, like an old ache I keep inside. Kick stays punchy, patient, round. Snare backbeat owns the room's dark sound. Road stays low through the smoky air. Them blooms fuller when the chorus nears. Her fingers brush the crystal stem, and the guitar answers back again. No sudden fire, no reckless plea, only slow command and gravity. Snare lines through midnight velvet tonight. Dark blues moving in velvet light. Every scar in this midnight frame still cuts slow when she says my name. Snare lines through midnight velvet remain. Warm as velvet, soft as rain. Every scar in this midnight frame still belongs to her and her name. Bass fades warm through the velvet room. Road sustains an alloy gloom. One last guitar line cuts the dark, then leaves its mark. Slow blue authority in my tone. A room full of people, yet I stand alone. Every step lands deep and sure, like a man who learned how to endure. Private club with the curtains drawn, where every week illusion's gone. She waits in shadow near the flame, already whispering my name. I keep the pressure soft but clear. The guitar bends close to the ear. Slow blue authority tonight, a gentleman holding darkness right. Every scar in this measured groove still comes alive when the low chords move. Bass and kick like a second heart, never drifting, never apart. Roads are stains with suspended grace, painting shadows across her face. Her perfume warms an hollow gale, like an old confession lingering there. I raise my glass, the snare falls true. and the guitar answers straight through blue. No sudden spark, just patient fire, deep control and slow desire. Slow blue authority tonight, a gentleman holding darkness right. Every scar in this measured groove still comes alive when the low chords move. The private room breathes in minor light, soft hi-hat pulls through the night. Every bend the guitar lets fall writes my shadow across the wall. Slow blue authority remains, warm as whiskey, soft as rain. Every scar in this measured groove still belongs where the low chord moves. Bass walks on as the candles drown, road sustains while the lights go down. One last guitar note, warm and bright, then the blue takes night.